for pen testers, they're all familiar with Kali Linux, right? It comes with a set of
Yep.
tools. But before that, when I got into security, Kali Linux didn't exist. It was Backtrack Linux. So when I started going back to school for my master's in security, I started testing my local networks, at the railcar manufacturing facility I was at. So I started testing IT. Well, the OT was a separate physical network. But of course, I had a desktop with dual NICs, so I plugged the OT network into my dual NIC IT computer and set up a Backtrack Linux server and put OpenBOS on it. So I was like, well, it worked well in IT. Nobody cried. So then I decided to scan OT with OpenBOS just to see what was out there. And the devices did not respond well. And actually, there was a printer, I don't remember the brand name, but when I scanned it, we got a frantic call to the help desk. A lady, I think it was in purchasing, out in the plant at one of the paint facilities for the railcar, called and says her printer wouldn't stop printing papers, and they all said, "Are you dead?" She thought somebody was attacking her personally. And so I had to go, apologize profusely, but it was because of the OpenBOS scan on that network that not only caused the weird printing, but, caused some outage, denial of service essentially for those devices. So that was a lesson learned for me. And then once convergence started happening, especially during COVID, a lot of people started doing full-blown enterprise vulnerability scanners, in-map port scanners, and like you mentioned earlier, those devices do not behave well against that kind of traffic.